Waited 14 months for this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
In a world full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, grading, selling, buying, one card game remains supreme. One man has the insights you need to know. Watch and subscribe now. YugiohTube.
What's up, YouTube? YugiohTube here, and we all know these things, don't we? We have a PSA live unboxing. These small little boxes. We took them out of the one big box from PSA, and again, we are unboxing 90 plus cards, some Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, and even an American Idol card. Yes, that's right, an American Idol entertainment card that involves New Year's here in the US. Without further ado, let us get into it. Okay, this has been about 14 months. Okay, 14 months. I repeat, 14 months. We do not know the grades of these cards. We do not know the grades of these cards. And without further ado, let us look at them. Okay, so we have LART Dark Magician Girl. LART Dark Magician Girl. My prediction on these is anywhere from 8s to 9s, a possible 7 sprinkled in. We have a bunch. Let's get right to it. The original LART Dark Magician Girl. There were some scratches. Yes, there is one going down here. I'm going to say 7. An 8. An 8 is pretty good, actually, for that scratch. You can see, look at that scratch going right down that left side. Camera got it pretty good. All right. So that is an 8, so that's actually a pretty good start. As long as I get 8 pluses on these, then I'm okay. Let's look at this one. This one looks better. Oh, never mind. Got that same scratching. Let's go 8. Alright, fair enough. This is definitely a fair grade. Let's see. That one. Ooh, that one's worse. I'm going to go 7. 8. Alright, 8s are pretty good. I'll take 8s. Let's see. Oh, yep, let's go. I can't see this as a 9. That's a 9? Really? Alright. That's very, very good. I think that's a generous one. Coming up. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna go 8 or 7. 9. Wow, they were nice and lenient on the surface. Again, I mean, the corners and everything are literally phenomenal. Okay, everything else, the corners and edges, but that surface is tough under light. Again, this is a nice high-quality light we've got going on here. So yeah, I'm thrilled. I mean, if that can get a 9, I'm thrilled. I'm very, very thrilled. PSA, in my opinion, has always been much harsher with the corners. I feel like the corners for them are by far the toughest. Surfaces, they're the most lenient. That's my personal opinion. Alright, let's see. 9. That's pretty good. Yeah, because this one... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could still see it. Again, this is high quality lighting. But yeah. Yeah, that's... And again, it's only under certain angles. Okay. Take that. We will take that. I mean... If this gets a 9... Alright, I was going to say an 8. I was going to say if that got another 9, that would be crazy, so... now we got an Exodia piece. LART Exodia leg. From my recollection, this thing looked pretty good. I had 9 to 10 on these legs. Let's see what we get. Alright. Alright, so it's right on board with what I expect. I never really expect 10s. This one, though, it did look good. You know, it looked real good. But a 9 is okay. A 9 is manageable. It's doable. Alright. This one also looks pretty good. I'm trying to find if there's any corner issues. Not really. going to say, what do I have? 9 to 10. 9 to 10. And that's got a 9. Alright. So it seems like they're tough with the 10s, but they were generous with the other ones. Let's go with the same thing. 9 to 10. The centering is a little slightly off. And that is a 9. Okay, so that's pretty good. I would have liked a 10 on one of those. I think that was it. Oh no, there is more. That one's got some issues on the surface. I'm going to go 8. 9. Okay, so that one actually looked far worse. And another one. How does this one look? Oh yeah, there's some surface issues. Let's go 8. 9. Alright, so they were pretty consistent. I thought the first few were pretty good. Toon Black Luster Soldier. This one was pack pulled on my channel. Toon Black Luster Soldier. What is this bad boy gonna get? Ugh. 9. I was hoping for a 10 on that one. Oh man, that one was hack fresh. Hack fresh right there. Alright. That's disappointing. Toon Harpy Lady also from a pack of Toon Chaos. Very nice. It's a super. And that's a 10. Alright, so I had 9 to 10s for both. Again, I never just give anything a 10, because the way PSA works, kind of determine what they want to give 10s out of nowhere, and sometimes they're pretty tough. These, I am excited. I'm ecstatic for these. These are the Jump Blue Eyes White Dragon. The Jump Magazine Blue Eyes. Now, what's interesting about this, first of all, the moon. How cool is that? There's a signature on the bottom right, but the moon in the background is just epic. Now, what's interesting about these is that I found someone, a good buddy of mine online. He had a case, I believe, of it was something crazy. It was like 1,000 of them. Factory fresh. So I don't even think they were in the Shonen Jump magazine ever, which makes it even better because I think these things have high 10 potential. I think I submitted 20. 20 of these. So let's see. My goal, I have it here from what I wrote down, is looking for at least 50% 10s. I think these are the best of the entire submission. These cards right here are so minty fresh. So let's hope for a lot of 10s. Okay? Oh, alright, a 9. I don't know what they see. Centering. I even asked the person to send me the best possible centered Blue Eyes cards. Right? So I'm not exactly sure why that got a 9. Alright, but nonetheless, let's do another one. Another great centered copy. Looks to be great corners, great surface. Like what I'm seeing. A mint 9. Mint 9. Trying to see if that's the case. I believe that's on the case. Again, these are factory, from the factory. From a Konami case. A Konami case. Yeah, this thing looks awesome. This thing looks epic. Yeah, let's go for it. 9? Really? Really? Wow. Yeah, these are so extremely clean. Getting concerned now, guys. Starting to get concerned. Look at the centering on this thing. This is amazing. That is awesome. Look at that clean surface. Yeah, if this is not a 10, I'm going to get very concerned. A 9. Alright, now I'm really getting annoyed. 4 straight 9s on factory case fresh cards. Never even in, believe it or not, in the magazine. And a 9. Okay. What in the world is that? I'm gonna think that is within the case? Yeah, that's definitely on the case. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So, Not a good start at all. Okay? I'm not too thrilled. We continue on. I am not happy, really, right now. It hopefully will turn the tide quickly. I'm just trying to find, at this point, a box that at least I could maybe see a Blue Eyes or something. I don't think it's any of these boxes. So let's go and see. I'm trying to see if there's a Blue Eyes here. No. Alright. As long as I could see a Blue Eyes. Okay. Yes, so this is a Blue Eyes box. Alright. Don't know, of course, the grades or anything, but it is a Blue Eyes box. Okay. Here we go. Let's hope for much more 10s. We could get on a nice 10 streak. I'd be very happy about that, and we don't. We don't. It is yet another PSA 9. I'm a little bit confused. Another one. Another 9. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I waited 14 months for this. Waited 14 months for this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright. Someone's got to tell me what they see on these. Oh my gosh. You've got to be kidding me. A 9. Alright, that one I see a scratch. Okay, so thank goodness. And that's an 8. How about that? That was an 8. Alright, so that one I saw this hairline scratch. Okay, so boom. I mean, at least I caught that one. I'm definitely going to go through the other ones. From what I recall, I didn't see any hairline scratches. But I do see it on this one. Warranted grade. The other 9s to me are mind-boggling. Okay. Another one. Another one. Unbelievable. Another 9. You gonna get any 10s? I had these at 10 to 9 worthy. 10 to 9 worthy. An 8. An 8. There's got to be a scratch or something. A foil line somewhere. So you're gonna have to really freaking look. Maybe right there. I don't know if that's on the case or the card. It's mind-boggling to me that those Dark Magician Girls can get 9s. And these guys are getting... Some of these are getting 8s. It's just absolutely crazy to me. Why not? Another 9. Why not? Why not, folks? Why not? Look at this. This looks perfect. Looks great to me. Unless I'm missing a scratch. Hard to tell again if that's like on the case right here or not. I think that's on the case. That's a 9. Okay. Again, I'm looking for deep... I mean, the corners, edges, and centering on these things are immaculate. I mean, again, they're just directly from a case, and in which I saw the case of single cards. I mean, it was a huge stack of them, and that's an 8. You know, it's really just unbelievable. A fresh case, and we're about to get shut out here. We just got shut out. We just got shut out. I mean, I don't know what to say anymore. All I'm gonna say is, I guarantee, if these cards are sent back, you are going to see a solid amount of 10s. And that is why, I guess I could say I'm due, right? It's been bad. It's been good for so long And I've been due to get screwed on this for quite a while. So I guess I had it coming to me. Alright, Ancient Gear Golem. This was a 9. But that gets a 10. Okay, so the card that was a 9 gets a 10. And 20 of these perfect pack fresh. I mean, yeah, was there a scratch on the 8? Of course. But these are direct from cases. I didn't see any huge issues with them. This thing gets a 10. I'm happy, don't get me wrong. But I'm just, the inconsistency here. Majesty with eyes of blue. Look at that. That's nice. So this should be a nice easy 10. I have a 9 to 10 on here. And it is a 10. Okay. I do love the artwork on this. This is just really just beautiful. I mean, this is a card that just doesn't get enough love for the art. I mean, this is amazing. Okay. Very good. Another one. We can go a 9 to 10 on that. Oh, there. Never mind. There's some scratching going on, I believe. It's hard to get. A 7. A 7. Oh, you're kidding me. A 7. You are kidding me. Alright. 7. Wonderful. Metal Zoa. Metal Zoa. This, I think I had it as a 9. An 8. Okay. So it seems like everything in this submission is coming one grade lower than the expected grade that I had. And again, I am expecting it. I'm not saying any card is a given 10. If I submit 20 that are 10 worthy, you would think that you would get a 10. At least one. But when everything is 9, it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Zoa. I had a 9 on this one. Ooh, what happened there? I don't know. That's a fingerprint indent from... What in the world happened there? It's a 9. I don't know what that is. Is that a good old fingerprint? Good old PSA fingerprint? Great. Wonderful. A nice old PSA fingerprint. Or a PSA cheese doodle stain. A blue eyes. Okay, I really want this to hit that 10. I really want this to hit that 10. Come on, baby. And a near mint to min 8. Near mint to min 8. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Karibo, we need some 10s on these. The only thing with these were off-centered. Aside from the centering, these things are literally from the video games. These are from the video games. Literally taken out of packs from video games. And so we better get something. But how this submission goes, right? They wouldn't give us a 10. They wouldn't give that a 10. It really is just absolutely ridiculous. This was definitely OC. Up, top to bottom. So if this gets a 9, I'm fine with it. Watch it get an 8. Okay. So that one got a 9. Okay, I mean, that one was significantly more off-centered. This centering is still off left to right. I am not expecting a 10 anymore. An 8. An 8 for this. I mean, again, directly from the video game pack. Directly from the video game pack into a sleeve and shipped off to PSA. And that's an 8. Really? Really? Okay. This is way OC. If that got an 8, I'm worried this is going to get an 8 or 7. Alright, that got an 8. I mean, it's valid. It's way OC. But, you know, it's just... It's been an awful... I will say this. It's been an awful submission. Monster Reborn. This is Fiche, I believe. Fiche. Or VJ. Go check him out. Go check him out on Instagram. Here we go, dude. We have the Monster Reborn. It's got some like debris and some scratching. The way they're grading, dude, I am sorry. Let's see what this gets. And that got a 7. That got a 7. That honestly, the Dark Magician Girl scratches just look cosmetically and to the eye, they just look worse. Although this kind of looks like an ultimate. It's kind of looking cool. Now again, you know, VJ, this is under intense light. I have a big, nice light here, so you could really see those surface problems. But to get a 7, should it dock it that much? My opinion, no. Should that be an 8? Maybe. Horus. Okay. So this is a Soul of the Duelist Ultra. Soul of the Duelist Ultra. Looks good to me. But, how they're grading, it's going to be a 9. I mean, this thing looks fantastic. That right corner. No, that's just... No, I think that's how it is. Okay. Yeah, of course that'll get a 9. Let's see, left to right, a little off-centered. I'm hoping they can at least give you a 10 here, because the way that I got handled, nope, they'll give it a 9. Another one. Oh, this one's Dark Revelation. Okay, Dark Revelation, what is this? Volume 3. Okay, this is nice. Ooh, this looks nice, too. This looks very nice. And there it is. Okay, so that one did get the 10. And honestly, I feel like the Dark Revelation 3 version is probably the one you want to get in the 10. I mean, the other one's the first pack, but this is a nice variant here. All right, so at least you got a 10. I'm happy. I got what, like 3 10s all submission, two or 3. Majestic Red Dragon. This thing, how does this look? Looks pretty decent. Looks pretty decent to me. Oh, it's got that square. Alright, it's got the indent. How are they going to grade that? A 9. Okay. I think that's pretty good, considering it has that square. Okay. It's not terrible. Not terrible. Armed Dragon level 10. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this thing looks good. I like what I'm seeing through this case. 9. You know, when you wait 14 months, a year and 2 months for this stuff back, and you get 9s out of nowhere. I mean, look at this. This looks fantastic. Centering? Not too bad. I mean, this thing looks fantastic. Oh, yeah. And a 9. You know, it seems like they love that 9 button, just hitting the 9 button and moving on. This is a nice one here. Neos, if you could get a 10 on that, that would be a nice one. Again, this is for VJ Fiche. Go check him out. He's got a 9. Why am I not surprised? Some Shonen Jump promos. Trishula. Feels like we submitted this right when this came out in 2018. Oh my goodness. This looks great. And what else is new? Yet another 9. You know? Seems like the new stuff they really had problems with. Although, really everything they kind of had some problems with. A Dark Armed Dragon, the promo from 2018. The Shonen Jump promo. Again, I'm sure you took this directly from the promo pack or whatever that you got in the mail. And you get a 9. You know, I just... So VJ's got 110 out of what? 9, 10 cards? So far? Something? Another Shonen Jump promo? Another 9. Yeah, I mean, this is... There's an issue when, you know, 90% of the cards are 9s. You know, so far. What more than that, I feel like. Another Shonen Jump promo. And that's a 7. That's a 7. So this looks like there is some scratching. Yeah, there's some scratching here, but a 7? A 7. Oy. Yeah, you weren't expecting that. Okay, here's one of my Black Rose Dragons. So we're going back to my stuff again. Sorry, thank you again, VJ or Fiche, for that. I wish it could have been better for you. You know, I am horrified at this stuff now. This looks good, though. I mean, I'm not seeing too much of an issue. Alright. Looks really good. This is just the Unlim. Nice looking card. And a 9. Okay, I mean, the way the submission was going, I was horrified this would get actually even worse. But, man, this thing... The rainbow, just absolute beauty. Alright, but of course it gets a 9, right? You know, what else? What else would we expect, right? What else would we expect? Here's another one. Let's see how this one... okay. This looks pretty decent. Well... It just looks not that clean, but not horrible. Okay. Alright. 9, that's not horrible. You gotta wonder, though, if some of these would be 10s on another day. Those blue eyes were shocking. Here's a red eyes. This is the reprint. Not labeled reprint. Okay, wonderful. This thing is literally... I don't see any issue, so I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 10. But then again, what else is new? Wait, is that something on the corner? I don't think so. And it's a 9. You know? You wait almost a year and a half of you spend a year and a half of your life to get that back a 9. Here's a Spell Ruler Blue Eyes. This is nice. Ooh, this is real nice. This again, this is the reprint, but this thing looks awesome. What else is new? What else is new? I mean, this thing is so clean. Wow. Unbelievable stack of 9s. Here's another reprint, Chaos Emperor. Look at that. Again, pack fresh. Oh, gosh. A 9. Oh, my. It's almost like the person just says, no matter what, these cards are all getting 9s. I mean, this is unbelievable, really. This is one of the worst I've ever seen. Siglif. Alright, let's look at the back. The back looks good. A 10! Oh! Whoa, alright, we got a 10. You know the irony of this, folks? This is a PSA 9. Oh, I'm sorry, a PSA 8. This was a PSA 8. Irony. So, the two regraded cards come back 10s. You know, and everything else gets a 9. Really makes sense, doesn't it? Venusaur, this one I think had some issues, although it looks pretty good here. How's the back? It actually looks pretty decent. I'm sure they found something wrong. 9, wow. Okay, that's pretty good grade for a Venusaur. So far the Pokemon, folks, is really doing well. Scratches, I believe, on this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of... Oh, yeah. A 7. Okay, this was when Pokemon was white hot. So I said, you know what? Let me just slab all these things up. That is a definite fair grade. We're back. It's been horrible. Dark Hypno. This thing looks good. Ooh, I like what I'm seeing here. Although there might be a little bit of a scratch up here. I don't know what else exactly. I think this is a 9 potential. Never mind. Did that get damaged or something? I'm trying to see what the heck happened here. Maybe down here, too. There's like a little bit of a... I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's almost like a lifting. You can't... You could see it a little bit lifting. What is going on with that? That's a little odd to me. A 5. Alright. A 5. Great. Just what I always wanted. Shining Noctowl. Okay, I remember these looked good. These I had 9s. 9s on these. Yeah, these things look good. That back. Look at that back. Yeah. Alright. Can we somehow save this? Okay. We did get a gem mint. Okay, I knew these things looked good. But, again, it takes, like, a miracle to get a 10 on this. Wow. Like, on this submission, I should say. Oh, good lord. A 10 on that is actually... that's actually a nice... The Pokemon, ironically, are harder to... or easier to grade than the Yu-Gi-Oh! I just never have seen something like this. Here comes, I believe, my friends, Ricky. Ricky, you're up. I see a line. That could spell trouble for us, Ricky. Here we go. And that's an 8. Okay. Am I surprised the way they're grading? Not really. Alright, so Ricky coming up. Alright, so he sent in a lot of these too, right? Hidden Fates? These are cool. These are cool. I don't see anything. Like, these cards I feel like are... A mint 9. Really? Wow. Wow. Ooh, that's rough. Another one. Alright. Finally got you. Got you a 10. Okay, these, from what I remember when he gave me these and I sent them out, these things all looked fantastic. Mint 9. Mint 9. Wow. You know it's crazy when, like, the modern 2019 stuff is all getting 9s. That Neo, the Shining Noctowl must have really been good. Because this stuff is getting slammed right now. Charmeleon, mint 9. I mean, this... I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Charmeleon, 8. An 8. Holy moly. I mean, I know he looks over his stuff, and yeah, is it off-center top to bottom? Yeah, it is. Is it worth an 8? No. No, it's... No, absolutely not. Frogadier. Okay, this is past my time. That got a 10. Okay, so at least you got a 10 there. Oh, these are cool, these shiny Magnemites. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. Looks centered, too. Mint 9. Mint 9, folks. This is... Oh, this is unbelievable. Garchomp. Looks cool. That's a 10. Alright, so that's pretty good. And finally, I believe he sent me this Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff. Yeah, there's some scratching. Again, under light, you could see the scratching. I got a 7. That is... Oosh. Goodness gracious. I got a 7. Alright. Alright. We continue on, folks. We continue on this horrible, horrible experience. Scyther. I got a 10. Nice. And now we've got Dragon Ball. Oh, this is cool. This is the 2000 score Dragon Ball Z. This is sick. This is really sick. And I got a 7. These are insanely tough to grade, but from when I look at the back, the back looks pretty good. Well, may have that little mark up there. Right, see that mark, but dang. Maybe a little soft corner as well. Dang, though. That's a cool looking card. It's the original score. Alright, so here we got some 2018. This is a cool card, too. That's a 10. Alright, we've got 9. Yeah, again, I don't even know how any of these cards are getting 9s. 10. These Dragon Ball cards are some of the easiest to grade in the business. There's a 9. So, the fact that you're getting 9s on these. Okay, is a 10. Much better. I just don't know enough about them. Judge packs, 10. Okay, I know the judge packs I think are pretty good. This one looks really cool. 10, very nice. Okay, so we're starting to recover. 10. Very nice. Alright. 10. That's great. It's fantastic. And that actually is it, because right now we've got the Orion Seacrest. Yes, that's right, Orion Seacrest. Happy New Year, everybody. Mint 9. Yes, I had 8s to 9s on all this. Outside chance of a 10. So, let's see how we do. So, a 9 is not bad. I will take that on these Orion Seacrest autos. Oh! Let's go! I'm actually, like, super pumped about this right now. Like, I am super excited about this card. Yes, this is Orion Seacrest Auto PSA 10. That is amazing. Okay. I actually did not expect a 10 on these. The way this submission was going, I was expecting 8s and 9s for sure. And 9s max. That's pretty sick. Orion Seacrest. Yeah, that's amazing. That is just amazing. Alright. Another one. 9. Alright. We'll take it, though. After that 10, I just wanted 110. So to get the 10 on, that's pretty cool. 9. Cool. Another one. 9. And the last one. 8. 8 on that one. Alright. That will do it. That was a catastrophe. Till next time, I hope you enjoyed. YugiohTube signing out.